Hello, everybody. My Facebook family, my YouTube family, my Instagram family. Welcome to another episode of My Morning Drive with your favorite contractor, Dito. Just had a long Labor Day weekend. Feeling a little spent. Wrapped it up yesterday with a Deftones concert. And, I can not really hear so well today, but that's nothing new. Gonna be a lot of what, like it is on this particular show. So I do say that a lot, but that's just out of habit. So anyway, today's subject is going to be the construction site. So typical day at a construction site, people, can be a little crazy. I guess on the sexual harassment scale, it can go from in the morning, green being good, red being bad. Throughout the morning, it's pretty mellow. It's probably in the, how to say, mid-green to, early yellow stages. But after 10 o'clock break, it can quickly get to that orange level. And then once everybody has got that coffee in them, Red Bull, Monsters, man, that scale's tipping red real quick. So, yeah. But, so ladies, this is a shout out, to the ladies out there who have a man, significant other, husband, etc. that's in construction. I just want to say, God bless your hearts, and I don't know how you do it. Because your man could basically be like the manliest man, the cock of the walk, whatever, outside of work, when he goes into a bar, everybody looks up to him and, whatever, he drives, rides a motorcycle, leather jacket, just, whatever, just, real manly going, a lot of testosterone, flowing through. But I'll tell you what, at the construction site, it's a little different. At construction sites, throughout the day, you got the guys taking the shirts off, you got the, they're sleeveless, some of them got fucking half shirts. I don't really know what's going on, but there's more grab ass going on at a construction site than probably at a Chippendale show. As a matter of fact, at times throughout the day, you might actually think that it's a Chippendales show. I mean, the guys are wearing hard hats with dicks drawn on them because they showed up late. So anyway, if you show up late or you don't show up at all for work and your hard hat's there, probably not a good idea because it's going to get a lot of shit drawn on it. It's probably going to get dicks drawn on it. Lunch pails are going to have dicks drawn on it. There's phone numbers in the porta potty. There's guys taking mud, rolling it up, and making, artwork and sculptures, out of fecal matter. So, there's all kinds of things. Guys get locked in the porta-john while they're in there. I still think one of the guys has been in there, since the beginning of the holiday. I'm going to find out when we get there. Hopefully not. But that's the kind of shit that happens on a work site. OSHA's out the window. No one gives a shit about footing a ladder, and guys are, falling all over the place. But, we have a good time doing it. I mean, we get our shit done. A lot of swearing. But I'll tell you what, this, obviously the saying is the more swear words you hear on a construction site, the better, the quality of work's going to be. That's going to be a strong structure, whatever it may be that we're building. So, but I just wanted to let some of you folks know, the daily activities on a construction site are just constant shenanigans. Probably one of the funnest jobs that I could ask for. The money, I wish it was a little better, but I think that the fun that I have throughout the day with the group of guys that I work with, makes up for a lot of that. And it's just, it's just good camaraderie, and, we have a lot of fun doing what we're doing and getting shit done. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much my rant on, the daily life in construction. So, like I said, a lot of mom jokes, a lot of sex jokes, a lot of grab ass, a lot of shenanigans, and sometimes it's hard to focus and get stuff done, but you do the best you can and you try to just work through it. Which I'm getting prepped for right now, because I feel like it's gonna be a rough day today. Everybody's had the weekend to relax, and now they're about to get this Tuesday out of their system and probably get it all off with a bang. I left my hard hat there. There shouldn't be anything on it, because I am running a little late, but still, I'm hoping I'm safe. But one of the things I wanted to try is on this show is to try to do a word of the day, and try to do it. I guess I want to do it in a southern accent. I don't know why. Things just sound funnier in a southern accent. So let's give it a try. So today's word of the day is going to be panache, and I looked it up, and it looks like it's a bold, more or less a bold style, a bold, flamboyant style or manner. So I'm going to try to use that in a sentence, but it's got to be related to construction. So here we go. Hey Bobby, I just want to tell you what. You wear that tool belt with a lot of panache, and what I'm trying to say is you got a lot of flair on that tool belt, and it's a lot of panache. And I'm telling you what, you got all your little trinkets on there. Your little stud finder. You walking around finding studs. Some are wood, some are not. But you got yourself a very panache looking tool belt, and you wear it quite boldly, and you wear it quite well. But that's obviously in your nature. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest and just let you know, between me and you, that you got a lot of panache going on there with that tool belt, and just keep things up. Keep doing what you're doing. And keep working hard, and keep doing your thing there. Okay, all right. So probably not my best my best southern accent, but I'm gonna work on it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna work on that southern accent. I'm gonna come up with some better ideas. I'm gonna put a little more panache into it. Okay, but I just want to say thanks y'all for listening. All them blue collar workers out there working hard, I want y'all keep working hard. And keep the panache going. You do you. And thanks y'all for listening, and stay blue, y'all.